online. Just go ahead, guys, type in or chat in where you're calling from, as well as you on the conference call. If you can go ahead and state your name and where you're calling from as well. If you're on the watch parties, you can do so as well. We're on a lot of different formats right now, so people are on the YouTube as well. Guys, we're getting this information out. We're getting this information out like never before. I'm going to try to attempt to show a couple of slides here today. I'm going to try to get to response today, okay? I want to welcome all of the new individuals that's a part of the team, that's part of actually Team No Limit and going down. You have a lot of different teams that are part of Team No Limit. And I want to actually welcome each and every one of you to MWR Financial, and congratulations to you for having a home-based business, especially in times like this, and being smart enough to take advantage of the stimulus weekend. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call, sir. On the conference call line. Welcome to the call. Those are going to go ahead and grab a pen and paper. Go ahead and grab. Who's on the conference call line? Welcome. Well, that's why y'all fight to get your names in. I love it. Fight to get your names in on the conference call line. North Carolina, Virginia. So you're Virginia from North Carolina. I love it. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. All right, welcome to the call. We have you on and off. Hopefully you'll be able to hear enough information. We are going to show some visuals a little bit like on this Zoom, but you should get enough information as well, okay? Whether Georgia's in the house or here online on Zoom, Georgia's in the house. See Facebook watch parties up and going. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, happy Resurrection Day to each and every one of you that's there. You know, and I commend each and every one of you for getting on there. You know how, hey, it's time for you to change your situation to whatever actually for in a home-based business. So thank you for actually joining us this afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and actually run this out the lines. If you can mute the conference call out, please, and I'm going to actually mute out the Zoom, and we're going to actually show some slides today. A little bit of the slide. Let me see if I can go ahead and mute some. Okay, the conference line is actually muted out. Let me see if I can go into a share mode real quick. We are going to just share this real quick. We're going to do a little bit different, but we're going to share it real quick. Awesome, guys. All right, let's get rolling, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you again for actually joining us this afternoon. Guys, this is our first call of many calls today. We have been doing calls, of course, all weekend. We've been excited to do the calls this weekend, guys, because, you know, our CEO and founder of MWR Financial just made us extremely excited because he basically announced a call for us on 12 o'clock noon on Friday that basically said that he wanted to do something that never did before, and he wanted to actually do it. Why? Because of the state of the economy right now. Really because of the state of the economy, you know, that he wanted to basically announce a stimulus credit weekend. And you're going to hear a lot about what that stimulus credit is. But guys, it was all to help individuals to be in position to get a home-based business and to definitely get a business with MWR Financial. You're going to hear this evening, guys, while thousands of individuals have already joined the company. And you're going to hear why thousands of individuals over this weekend are just joining the company. Mr. House sent me a text yesterday that was telling me like every 2 or 3 seconds, somebody was actually joining the company. It was refreshing. It was joining. You're going to be able to hear what that excitement is all about. What I can actually tell you guys is, do not miss this one. Do not miss this one. I was telling people, do not miss this one. Okay, I was telling people this a while back, like last year. You know, and some people missed it. Now they're hearing me and seeing what's going on, and they're seeing the income that individuals are making a home-based business. And now they're seeing also during this time that people are being sent home for a low, laid off, you know, fired, all of those things. They're seeing people that have a true residual income within this company. Okay, do not miss this one. Let's want to start off on that. Okay, before we start showing you things. Okay, for those that do not know me. My name is Terrence Hawkins. I am the I'm founder of Hawkins Accounting and Tax Service, located here in Charlotte. I am also the money nights expert for the company that MWR that you're going to actually find out about. Guys, I've been doing taxes since I was 15 years of age. I'm 48 years of age now. I don't know a lot of things, but sometimes I do say I know a little bit about taxes. Okay, a little bit about taxes, and I've traveled all throughout the country doing seminars and radio. I'm a co-host. I got some organizations. One is called the Cash Flow. Know those guys, and we've been always teaching about how you need to keep more of your money, how you need to, what you need to do with your money, and things of that nature. But guys, I prove everywhere I go that everybody should and must have a home-based business. You just should and must have a home-based business. It is by far the best tax strategy that you can have of business. You need to have one. If you look at the tax laws, you can clearly understand why some of the tax laws are written like they're written. But you can see the advantage clearly of it being what? Business, okay? People that are in business are getting all of these types of extras. Even looking right now when people talk about the loans and the unemployment and everything that business owners can get right now, guys, it's set up for business owners. And people that took note and got the business, and before this year, and even last year, guess what? Even going through this time right now, those they get not just unemployment, but they can get some paycheck protection right now. They can get some paycheck protection right now just by them having a business, hire themselves in the business, themselves on a job. They can get something on this backed by the government. So it basically, makes sense for individuals to get a business. That's the first thing. And that's what we want to talk about right now, this MWR financial business, okay? And hope that this is one that you actually like, that, hey, you see thousands of other individuals doing. But we're going to talk pretty much about why we even talking about it, what the company's all about, what the company's doing. You see, guys, we provide solutions to problems. Now, if you want a business, you better provide some solutions. And MWR Financial is a financial solutions company. That's what we're doing. We are providing solutions to problems. So let's talk about the problems that's out there that we are providing solutions for. Number one, guys, there's 4 financial challenges that everybody's facing. 4 challenges that everybody's facing. Number 1, taxes. 2, credit and debt. 3, big business. And 4, inflation. Taxes, credit and debt, big business, inflation. You see, a third of your income is going to go to some form of tax. Guys, that's why I used to travel throughout the country doing these radio shows and seminars and stuff and conferences. Why? Educating people about a third of your money is going towards tax. And if you position yourself correctly, you can be able to save thousands of dollars just by having a business, keeping it yourself instead of giving it to the Internal Revenue Service. You see, we have federal tax, state tax, local tax, sales tax, property tax, capital gain tax. You got a gift tax. You got a state tax. You got all these different types of taxes. Truck drivers got highway tax, right? You got all of these different types of taxes that's taking our income and going away. If a third of your income that you have is going away towards taxes, okay, and if you basically look at your income and say, you know what, my take-home pay is a little bit less than I thought, because that's what we really need to be looking at in this country, guys, that take-home pay. Don't necessarily tell me what you make, what you take home. You see, we got in trouble a lot of times by looking at what we are making. I make $50,000, I make $60,000, I make $70,000 a year. You happy? Boy, I make 6 figures a year. Okay, that's nice and grand. How much you taking home? Our athletes did it. I signed this big contract. I said, and I asked one actual person, client, $300,000 athlete, smaller athlete, $300,000 a year, and thought he was balling. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy this, and they bought several things. And all of a sudden, they look at the tax bill, like, wait a minute. I thought I had 300,000, but after I had to look at that 300,000, they realized that a little over 100,000 was going towards taxes. They didn't have as much as what they thought that they had. And because of that, people started to use credit. They started to use credit because their take-home pay was low. And they wanted items when now. You want something now and pay for it later. You're like Wimpy and Popeye, right? Back in the days, I'm kind of dating myself my age, right? But you wanted those kind of things. So you start to use credit, and then you use credit, and then you use credit. See, sometimes it's easy, guys, especially starting, you can get credit. You can get credit. I was able to get credit. No job at all freshman in college, walking by a table, saw a little paper right there, a little sign, filled the paper out. I got a credit card. I didn't have a job. So I got the credit, but how was I going to pay for it? But the credit's not about, I'm going to use this and get the item now and pay for it later. I didn't have a job. A lot of individuals, guys, use credit, don't know how they're going to pay for it. Then all of a sudden, because of that, that rack up what's called debt. And you got debt that's gaining and gaining. And then we've been trying to get out of debt for a long time. Now we see ourselves with a third of our income going towards the banks just to service those debts. We got credit cards, auto loans, personal loans, mortgages, student loans, all those things, right? So then you got a third of your income going towards taxes, a third of your income actually going towards debt. You are remaining then with a third of your income. And that's the income we're supposed to live off of. We're supposed to survive off of, right? That's our living expense. We got to eat. We need clothes, okay? We need certain things. Now, here's what gets me kind of like a little upset at. Because if we got a third of our income just left over after the government took theirs, the banks that got theirs, our remaining third that we're trying to budget, we're trying to survive. Here comes big business, and we don't even know about it. Here comes big business. What's big business, Terrence? Big business, guys, probably is that's corporate. That's corporate. They are targeting our last third. They are teaching their marketers how to target our last third. We don't even realize it. We don't even realize that when you go into the grocery store, it's designed a certain way. It's designed a certain way. We don't even realize that when you go into the department stores and you walk into it and you see those perfumes and all of those things, that it's designed a certain way. They have done studies on basically people and their impulse buying. That's why they say don't go to the grocery store, what? Hungry. Don't go to the grocery store hungry. You're going to buy stuff that you don't even want, don't even need. And that's what happens in big business. And then they have a thing to target us every single month strategically. I call it holidays. It's holidays, guys. Every holiday we are targeted. What's the holiday today? Easter. So April, Easter is the holiday. Okay. Now, right before we get out of Easter, and you know, they got that some of us didn't have to buy those suits like we normally would, right? But we still some of us got the candy. Some of us got different things that we did. But Easter's a big time that they target our last third. Then the next month is what? May. Mother's Day is in May. Father's Day is in June. We got July the 4th. We got August is back to school. We got September is Labor Day. October is Halloween. November is Thanksgiving. December is Christmas. January is New Year's. February is Valentine's Day. March is what? Spring break. And we back to April. And those are just some of the main holidays. We haven't even talked about your birthday yet. We haven't talked about your anniversary. Which kids are graduating from high school? Which kids are graduating from college? We haven't talked about Juneteenth. We haven't talked about, Memorial Day weekend. We talked about none of those things. They're targeting our last third. Now think about that for a second. Third income going towards taxes, third going towards the banks. The third is being targeted about big business. What do you got left over, guys? That's what America's finding out right now. What do you got left over? And if you do not do something, the fourth solid problem and challenge is going to get you. If those first three have not gotten you yet, the fourth financial challenge is coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. And that fourth challenge, guys, is inflation. You see, inflation is when the products and services that we have go up in price faster than our paychecks. See, many of us are happy that we have a paycheck right now. We're happy that we even have so the products and services. Y'all know it's going up. Look at the economy, what's happening right now. I don't have to say it's going up. It's going up. But if it goes up faster than our paycheck, that's inflation. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do when all of a sudden the gas prices start to creep back up and go up and our paychecks didn't? You got less money. When the grocery store prices go up, but we have less. When rent goes up, when mortgage and rates goes up. Mortgage rates already went up. We was happy last month that the mortgage rate was real low. We was talking all about it. It's low, it's low, it's low. Now look at the mortgage rates. Look at the credit scores to even get a mortgage. Guys, as a result of all of this, 78% of the individuals live paycheck to paycheck, 70% are paying too much in taxes, 80% have credit challenges, and 90% are buried in debt. This is leaving 70% of Americans with less than $5,000 saved at age 65. These are the problems that we are facing. These are the problems. And everybody faces them. And they're not new. They're not new. They've been here. But more people are experiencing some of them when now. Timing is everything when you talk about a business. And the best home-made business is one that provides the solutions. We're providing the solutions. Number one, we're providing the education. We want individuals to understand what's going on in your finances. That's the first thing. We want them to understand what's going on in their finances. Because there are only 3 solutions that individuals need. 3. If some of y'all that are taking notes, you need to write this down. There's only 3 solutions that each and every one of you need. You don't need 1. You don't need 2. You need all 3. Okay? You don't need 1, need 2. You need all 3. The first solution that you need, guys, is cash flow management. You have to be able to take the monies that you have right now and shift those monies back to you. You have to be able to do that. And those 3 things you need to focus on in doing that is you have to minimize your taxes. Stop paying a third. You have to minimize your debt, another third. Minimize your other expenses. You have to target those things. Position yourself to pay less in taxes. That's why you've been invited to this call about a business. Do you know if working diligent with enrollment agents, okay, and a specialist, that you can save yourself on average $300 to $600 a month in taxes just by structuring and putting 7 of the possible 100 deductions in place? That's my 7. I'm talking $300 to $600 a month. That's guys, that's more than $3,000 to $6,000 a year, right? In savings. What can you do with that money? What can you do with it? I'm sure you can find something else to do with that. But you have to be able to do it. Stop overpaying on items. You can't take some of that money and put it towards debt and get out of debt. Can't take some of those money and invest some of those money and do certain things. Have that emergency fund that you always want. You got to stop paying a higher interest rate just by being a W-2 employee doing that. You just have to. You have to have cash flow management. We understand that's a solution. We're providing those things. We don't talk about it. The next solution, guys, is investment income. You have to be able to save that money in cash flow and put enough money into the investments. Notice I said enough. It's because a lot of people do have some type of investment. Okay? It depends on how much they're making off of that. Guys, a savings account is an investment, but how much money are you making on it? Exactly, 0.0000000, right? Percent, right? You're not making a lot of money there doing it, so you want to put it in the right vehicle. You see, your money should be making more money. You should be, know about compound interest. You should experience capital gains and dividends. You should experience business residual and royalties. But you need enough money to put in. Sometimes $100 a month won't do it. $200 a month won't do it. $500 a month may not do it, depending on your family. And depending on what you want at retirement. You see, you need to be in position to retire and stay retired. Again, retire and stay retired. And the reason people not retire and stay retired because they're putting their money into the wrong vehicles. You need to have the right vehicles and understand the right vehicles. That's investment income. The next one, guys, business income. Business income. Notice I just didn't say income because getting a second job, not the answer. I didn't even just say self-employed income. I said business income. Self-employed income and business income, totally different. You see, guys, I had self-employed income and I have self-employed income. And that's where I saw myself up. But understanding the 3 solutions that you really need, I knew I needed the other stream of income. My self-employed income, guys, was great, especially in front of the eyes of most individuals. I was able to work tax season and be blessed to take the rest of the year off if I chose. Generating a year worth of income during the 4 months that was there. It's pretty good. It's like, but here's the thing. I realized that the difference between self-employed and business income is leverage. I need to be in position that if something happened to me and I could not go into the office to work, I still got paid. I needed to protect my family. I need to protect my family. And what are we seeing right now? We're seeing individuals that have been self-employed for years, and they thought that everything was good, everything was great. Some of them got nice restaurants, some of them got, hair studios and other and the different things, and they thought that they had it made. All of a sudden, everything breaks down. You can't even go outside, can't go anywhere. Most people can't even survive 1 month. 1 month, because they didn't have leverage. We're going to talk about leverage today. That's why I became a part of MWR Financial, not just a vendor. Yes, I'm a vendor, one of the experts. But I knew that I needed the residual part and the leverage part of this program. And that's what you're going to need. So you have to have the 3 solutions, and we provide the solutions. MWR Financial guys have 2 different things. They have a product called Financial Edge membership, and then they have the business opportunity as well. Now, the Financial Edge membership is just 4 core services. And the bottom line, all of the solutions that I just went over, the Financial Edge membership gives you experts that's going to do work and strategize with you and put you on the right path. You do not have to now ask your coworker or ask your family member or ask your church member if they're not an expert. But many of us got in trouble because we didn't know who to ask for. We didn't have the money to pay for a certified public accountant and enrolled agent, a certified financial planner. We didn't have that. So we just banking on this and we're reading and do it yourself, and then made mistakes. MWR Financial said, you know what, we want to level the playing field. See, the wealthy individuals was able to hire experts because they had the money to. MWR Financial said, you know what, we're going to level the playing field and make it an affordable membership that everybody can have. Money Max, all about taxes, guys. And I'm proud to be the Money Max lead instructor. I've been doing taxes for a long time, as I'm saying. We have thousands of people save money on their taxes every single month. Many individuals of our company can actually testify, now that how we help them to get what MWR Financial call an instant pay raise. Meaning when you have a home-based business, we know that you have deductions. We review your last 3 years of your tax return. We look at your pay stubs. We look at those things to see how much money you can start saving now. We fill out the W-4 form for you with the Internal Revenue Service. You take that, you give it to your HR department. Next thing you know, your net take-home pay just increased. You get unlimited consultations. Guys, we normally charge $200 an hour to sit and talk to me. You get unlimited consultations by phone, guys, with the membership. This is including the membership. Big time service. Then we have our credit match company. This is a 28-year-old company, separate company, 28-year-old company that have already helped over 100,000 people. Their average credit score has been 50 to 150 points or more in as little as 2 to 8 months. If you are one that says, you know what, my credit score was hurt, it was injured, I got a 1 point, about that 130 days later, whatever, you need some help to increase so you get a lower interest rate. Why not have a company to do it for you that's been doing it for 28 years? This comes with our membership. With the membership. Equity Max, getting out of debt. You want to finally have a plan to get out of debt? How about a company that's going to basically give you a plan and a statement? And they're going to send that statement to you every single month. That's going to tell you exactly what to do. It's going to tell you what to pay and how much to pay every single month until you're out of debt. To get you out of debt in a half to a third of the time with what you're paying right now, including your mortgage. Including your mortgage. Companies going to help you to do that. These are experts. Then how about Wealth Max? Do you know what type of retirement structure you have now, if you have them? Do you realize that some retirements that you have right now, the tax deferred stuff, you're going to be paying taxes on those withdrawals later? Is that good or bad? I say it's bad right now because we're at the lowest tax rate that we've ever been. You want to pay taxes on it now, but more importantly, don't you know the tax rate definitely will go up? It will go up, okay? And it's going up. How about being able to have some investments that are tax-free? And here's the key, with no risk of loss. I was just talking to a gentleman the other day, just so upset now because his retirement, he's already retired. But he looked at his 401k and his money and saw the major drop of all the money that he lost. You want to have your money somewhere that's protected. You just need to know where. You need experts to help you and guide you. Our financial membership guys give you the experts that's going to work with you to make sure that you're saving your money and your money is working for you that you have. Those are two of the three solutions. The last one, guys, is the business income opportunity itself. And the business is simple. I want you to understand this. Why thousands of people are joining the company? Because all they have to do is sit at home and refer. You're talking about a home-based business. Think about it. We're growing and breaking records now all where? At home. We're at home. Many of you are what? At home still. Can't go anywhere. We're at home. And we're online. We're using technology. Some of you guys are on a conference call with me. Some of you guys are on Zoom with me. Some of you guys are on Facebook with me. Some of you guys are seeing me on the YouTube. Now, immediately, right now. Okay, so we talk about hundreds of individuals all collectively. Listen to me right now. Individuals that join, guess what? When they join the business, you get paid. All you do is refer them to our platforms on our team. That's all you do. We give you the training, we give you all the stuff, all that's done for you. And what we talk about, we get paid 10 different ways. People see in the screen, see a lot of different ways. We get paid 10 different ways. Don't worry about all those ways. We only really focus right now, guys, this weekend. If you understand 3 of these ways, you can make yourself a significant amount of income. You see, because we have a program to help people to generate a 6-figure income. Yes. 6-figure income with 3 other things. One of them is daily guarantee. How about they have a guarantee that you make no less than a certain amount every single day? I mean, guarantee that you make no less than. Doesn't matter about sales, doesn't matter what's going on, doesn't matter right now if you're there, if you're not, if you're home, if you're not, okay? If you get sick, if you're not, your family member gets sick, you gotta be there or not. You can make in between $5 a day to $5 a day to $1,000 a day in our guaranteed income. And it's easy to qualify for that. All you need is 3 people that want to do the business with you and 1 customer. 3 people. We have people just this weekend that just signed up and have already achieved that. And they start off at $5 a day. They already make $150 a month in guaranteed income, regardless of what happens to going on. But yes, they got a bonus too that we talked about. Bonus, they're making $340 as upfront bonus. We get paid daily, guys. Daily pay. They do it today in 4 days. We can boom, access our money. Do it tomorrow, 4 days later, boom, access our money. That's what we do. Okay, so you can do the bonus or not, but all we do is help our members qualify for daily guarantee. Why? Because we want to protect you. We got some members making $5 a day, some making 20, some making 30, some making 50, 100, 150, 200. We got our first $300 daily earner that just came over the weekend. While people are saying people don't have time for a business, they don't have money for business because they got the time now for the sitting at home, right? They got money for the business. And the people even saying they got money for the business, we just breaking records over the weekend. And that's just one of the streams. Then we have a presidential bonus that goes from $500 a month all the way up to $100,000 a month. $500 to $100,000 a month in a presidential bonus. And then, yes, we have a car bonus. You can pick the car, you can pick the color. You can do all that. If you got a car, they're going to still send you the money. It's 3 of them. $500, $1,250, $3,000. These are huge things. Guys, we have individuals, okay, that never did this type of home-based business before. We have individuals that never even did home-based business before, making guaranteed income and bonuses. We have college students. My 19-year-old son, daily guaranteed presidential bonus, vehicle club bonus. It means a $4,000 a month in guaranteed income. What do you do? Work with dad, refer people, popping on there. We work as a team, and guess what? Income started to happen. The person that invited you guys is saying, hey, join the team. Join the team and watch what happens. Watch what happens on the team. Now, Let's go and actually cost of this thing as far as actually getting. Every business has a cost. They have an upfront cost and have a monthly cost, right? Businesses have a cost and a monthly cost. We're going to actually tell you, here's no cost of business. The product itself, a Financial Edge membership, is $79.97 a month. No startup fee, no discounts is included. People can get the membership, guys. You can work on, your and the spouse's credit and debt and tax and all, because we understand when two people are joining us, two people bring what? Tax problems, they bring credit problems, they bring debt problems, and they don't know how they're going to retire. So they may just want the Financial Edge membership, no problem. That just gives you two of the three solutions. I want you to understand that. But you really need all three. Because the next one, guys, is the business itself. Now, the business is $228.97. First time to pay $228.97, and then you pay $119.97 a month. $119.97 a month. $228.97 first, $119.97 a month afterwards. Now, I talked about tax savings and all those kind of things. See, the first thing that we do is make people profitable. First thing we do is make people profitable. How do we do that? We basically actually say, then what? First thing you do is you start working with the financial experts. Your Money Max expert, that's me, right? And the staff and my company. First thing that we do is look at the taxes. Because the average of savings is $300 to $600 a month. But if we can save you, even if it's $120 a month in tax savings that you didn't have before, you won't have before, can't you take that $120 in tax savings and cover your membership costs? Yeah. That's why individuals are joining, because they're like, you know what? It's not going to cost me. Young lady just yesterday joined, what was it yesterday? No, she qualified today. She got in the day before, and then with 24 hours, she got in, got all the money back, and they'll make $150 a month in savings, but never pay that. Never pay the $120 a month, but it is a business, but it includes your membership and afford all everything that you need. Now, here's the cool part. The company also has a guarantee. The company's going to say, you know what? If we can't save or make you more money than this business costs, they're going to give you money back. They want to take the risk away. No risk at all. Taking the risk away from you. You don't have a risk here, guys. You just got to get in. You don't have a risk. You just got to get in. You get in, and let's say it doesn't work. Some it works better for others. I get it. But let's say it doesn't work. The company's going to say, if we cannot save or make you more money than the business costs, they're going to give you 100% of your money back, full refund. Full risk loss. That's good by itself. But then Mr. House over the weekend, as I was saying, wanted to introduce the stimulus credit weekend. And I was like, wow. He wanted to introduce this weekend. And he said, you know what? People are going through things now that they've never gone before. They never done before. There's things going on. People like, oh my God, I don't know when I'm gonna get paid again. I don't know when I'm gonna get this. I'm waiting on that money from the government, that $1,200 or that $2,400 or whatever it is. And he said, I'm gonna do a $99 stimulus credit. A $99 stimulus credit. Guys, do you know that this weekend only, it stops midnight tonight. It stops midnight tonight. It's not $228.97 to get in and have this home-based business. It's $129.97. $129.97, that's less than nothing, guys. $130 to get a home-based business with everything that you need, be able to utilize all of the experts that I talked to cover all of those problems, give me all of those solutions, and then have it back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's not business. That's why thousands of people are joining. That's why thousands of people are joining. And what we're doing, guys, what the team is doing, is we're helping, yes, all the hundreds of people that's already joined, okay, this weekend, get situated, get done, get into business. Why? Because we have more calls today. We have calls as an overall team, and then some of the leaders have separate calls in between, okay, as well. And we're basically saying, get in now. Why? So that you can at least refer some other individuals that can utilize this credit. Okay? Do not get in and then not just say, like you talk to somebody tomorrow, it's like, man, I wish I would talk about yesterday. Okay? Save them $100. Now, it's already worth $228, but go ahead and utilize the credit. Get in now so you can be just like some of the other individuals that they got in, and before that night's over, they already had their three. They already got the money back. They already got, they're just exploding. They're just going crazy right now. Now, I'm gonna end this. Why? Because what we want you to do we're going to want you to get back with the person that invited you, whether it's on the conference call, or the Zoom, or the YouTube, whatever. We want you to get back with the person that basically shared on their watch party. If you're on a watch party, go back to that person's watch party as well, all right? We want you to get back with them, and we want you to just let them know if you're 3, 2, or 1. If you're 3, 2, or 1. If you're 3, if you're saying, thank you, but this is just not for me right now. It's just not for me right now. Okay, that's fine. You're number 3. You're going to get back with them and say, hey, I'm a number 3. You go to number 2 if you're saying, you know what? I understand, I like it, but I think I really just want that membership, that $80. I just want that membership. Okay, you're going to tell them you're number 2. You're number 1 if you're actually saying, you know what? I want to take advantage of the stimulus weekend package. I actually need a business. I want to make some additional income. Show me how to make some additional money with this company. I want to get started. I want to start inviting my friends, my family. I want to do the watch party on my Facebook page today as well, so my family, my friends can actually see it as well, and they can join. You are a number 1, okay? And those that actually number 1 guys, okay, we're going to be doing training all this week, okay? Because so many people have came in, so we're going to be doing training all this week to answer all of your other questions, okay? All the other questions and in detail, and how the conversation really works, how people really make it all that money, okay? We want you to take advantage of the stimulus right now, and you got the guarantee to actually go with that as well, okay? All right, so with that being said, guys, those that are 2 and 1s, I want to be the first one to welcome you to the MWR Financial family. I look forward to working with each and every one of you, saving money on your taxes and helping you to build a guaranteed income. Helping you build a guaranteed income. Okay, guys? And with that being said, guys, go ahead and follow those instructions so we can hear you back. We're going to be back at 5 o'clock. We're going to be back at 5 o'clock today. Okay, so that gives you enough time to get back with the person, go to the website, get your website set up so we can give you instructions on how you can refer your friends to the webinar at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, with that being said, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out this afternoon. And as always, this is T Hawk, and I'm out. Have a good day, guys. Goodbye.